I normally will not do a video if I do not have on makeup, but I have not gotten a chance to do that yet. And I wanted to do this video while the sun was rising and there is this beautiful scenery behind me. Today, I'm gonna share with you 3 pieces of advice of things that I would tell you if I did not care about hurting your feelings. So let's get into today's video. Piece of advice number 1, I would have started off with a metabolic reset instead of just trying all of these random diets. Now, the random diets worked. Like, there were some diets that worked and some that didn't. None of them were eating lifestyles that I would literally consider an eating lifestyle. Like, none of them were things that I would be able to stick to for the rest of my life, me personally. I did vegan, I did vegetarian, I did keto, I did low carb, I did no carb, like literally anything you can think of, I have tried before. And it just wasn't like for my lifestyle. I think the closest I have gotten to finding something that I feel like 100% I can stick to and not feel too restricted, but still be like honor my weight loss goals and my weight maintenance, because it's not just weight loss, it's also weight maintenance, is paleo. It's Paleolithic, which stands for like what the cavemen used to eat. So it's nothing processed. It's like fruit, vegetables, protein, nothing processed. Minimal dairy, which I kind of already do anyways because my house is a minimal dairy house. What happens when you do a metabolic reset is that it's almost like a reverse diet. You end up eating a lot more than you would typically eat if you're thinking about volume and portion size, which is really great for me because I had a portion control problem. Yeah, I had a portion control problem and I was an emotional eater, so it really helped for me. But also, when you are hopping from diet to diet, that is like damaging your metabolism, not permanently, but it's damaging your metabolism in a way that your body is confused and it's not sure when it's going to get its next meal or what its next meal is going to be. And so your body starts to hold on to pretty much everything that you are eating. With the metabolic reset, what happens is that you're able to fully nourish your body, get in a ton of vitamins, a ton of volume, a ton of fiber, and you just feel like, y'all, you're gonna feel 100 times better. It's gonna be hard maybe like the first 2 or 3 days. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is gonna be hard maybe the first 2 or 3 days, and you may get what we call the detox flu, which is when your body is detoxing from sugar, caffeine, all the things. But the metabolic reset, number 1, it helped me lose 12 pounds in 10 days. Like, yes, ma'am. It helped me lose 12 pounds in 10 days, but then it also made it a lot easier for me to control my sugar cravings. Like, it knocked out my sugar cravings, and that's really what I needed to start my weight loss journey, not a bunch of random diets that, yeah, they got me results, but then as soon as I got off of them, I gained all the way back. So this is not that. So that would be my number 1 piece of advice I would tell you, is that you're eating like way too many different diets. Like, you're not even committed to these diets. You literally just saw this thing on Instagram 2 days ago, and now you're running to the grocery store making this crazy commitment that you know you're not going to be able to keep. Like, sis, you don't have the discipline to do keto right now. Most people do not have the discipline to do low carb, no carb right now. Like, until you break those sugar cravings from chocolate cake and chips and salt cravings too, like, you literally do not have the willpower. That's the truth, okay? Number 2, the second piece of advice I would give you is to work out smarter, not harder, okay? I was working out harder. I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 days, and then 4 days, and then 5 days, and then I'm gonna do 2 a days because 75 hard, and everybody's doing that. And like, I had all of these things that I was doing to work harder and harder and harder. I'm going to lift more weights. I'm going to be in the gym more often. And honestly, what that was doing was it was raising my cortisol level. It was raising the stress levels in my body, which was ultimately making it harder for me to lose weight because my body was in a stress mode, okay? If you know anything about cortisol, or if you don't know anything about cortisol, it will slow down your metabolism. It is a hormone that can be measured in the body. It's not something that people just made up, even though it's starting to get mainstream popular now. You can go to your nearest testing center. You don't even have to have a doctor. Like, you don't have to go to your doctor. You can go to your doctor and ask for a cortisol test, but you can literally walk into a Quest Diagnostics. I'll put that on the bottom of the screen, and you can pay for a hormone panel and pay for a cortisol test. So you don't have to explain yourself or anything like that. That was my thing. I was like, I don't want to go to the doctor and have to explain myself. And here, listen, doctors are trained to deal with you if you are sick. And so they may not take it as seriously early as some of the other things. So I became a runner girly. I don't know if I would call myself a runner. I mean, my pace is like 13 minutes, 12 minutes. Like, it's slow. 12 is fast for me, okay? So I wouldn't consider myself like a speed runner or anything, but I run. That's my hobby. It keeps me fit. So if running is your thing, go for running. And when I say running, I mean running, walking. Like running, walking, jogging, not full out sprinting. I am not Usain Bolt. So you actually should be going low and slow. Treadmill on incline, stair stepper at a moderate pace, level 3, level 4. Walking / jogging. Pilates is amazing. You've been seeing the Pilates trend. It works because it is zone 2 heart rate. Like, it's good for you, okay? It's going to help you burn fat. Your body's going to be in the fat burning zone. So any of those things 3 times a week, max 4 times a week, is going to be really great for you as you're losing weight. And last but not least, the third piece of advice I would give you is to stop following people on social media who have not had a similar medical and or surgical history to you. So if you are, for example, I'm a C-section mom, I do not follow people on social media that are fitness influencers or gurus, that, unless I know them personally, because there's a few that I know personally and we're like friends, but I'm not following you for advice if you've never had a C-section and I've had a C-section, because it's not good for your mental. Like, it's just not good, okay? And it's not realistic, right? So I have a lot of people who come to my page, and everyone who comments and follows me, I always ask them, like, what is your healthy lifestyle goal? Like, what are you working on right now so that I can create better content for my audience? And people say, like, hey, yeah, I want to get a flat tummy and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you're in the right place, because if you have had kids, or if you have had C-section specifically, like, that's major surgery. I have also had that, so this is a more realistic viewpoint of like where you can go as far as reducing tummy fat, because your stomach's never going to be completely flat with 100% tight skin the way that it was before, but you can definitely still get your stomach flat. You can definitely still tighten your skin up quite a bit. It's just important to realistically, like, there was a trend a couple months ago, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a trend a couple months ago that was literally like, I'm not listening to advice from a 20-something-year-old fitness advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not a 20-something-year-old, so it doesn't make sense. I would say also that goes for like other major surgeries. So like if you've had major like knee surgery, or if you've broken your Achilles, like those types of things, make sure that you're following people who have a similar, if not that same experience, because the things that they're going to recommend for you to do are going to be automatically like taking into account what you've been through. Like, you obviously can't do heavy CrossFit if you've broken both Achilles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just certain things like that. But that's all I have for today's video. I'm about to debark and go look at this beautiful island, explore this beautiful island, hit the beach, all that good stuff. I may be back with another video later, but I've been loving this like content on the go healthy lifestyle series. I am going to release a video as well of what I eat in a day on vacation that will really help you guys, because obviously when you're on vacation you don't have as much control as to what it is that is available for you to eat, but you can definitely still make healthy lifestyle choices. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.